Jean-Paul Sartre, a French philosopher, said, "We are our choices." The power of choice. Have you ever considered the power of choice? I mean, really considered it. We often talk about choice, and although we are aware that we have one, most of us don't think consciously before exercising it. So the choices we make often don't serve us. It is through choice that we have the ability to direct our life the way we want it, also to reject what we don't want. Once we really understand the power of choice, we will understand that we are in control of our life. Not other people, not systems that are in place, and not circumstances. We are. Even when the choice is made unconsciously, which often it is still a choice. Everything that has happened in our adult life has been a choice in some respect. Now I know this is a bold statement to make, and some of you listening may be thinking that's an absurd thing to say, as there are so many terrible things people have endured at the hands of others which had nothing to do with them, so how dare I say it was their fault? However, please allow me to clarify what I mean, if I may. When an occurrence happens, the thing itself has no meaning until we give it one. Whether the meaning we give it is based on our initial feeling, or we have taken on the meanings other people or society have attached to things, it is still a meaning we have assigned to it. Without a meaning, the occurrence is neither negative nor positive. It just is. It is the meaning we give things that determine the effect and impact it has on us. Take, for example, a couple going through a divorce. Now, is this positive or negative? It's the same occurrence for both, yet the meaning they give it may differ, thus affect them differently. One may see it as a major tragedy, while the other as an opportunity. Whatever we believe to be true will be true. This is because truth is subjective. What is true for you may not be true for me, and vice versa. If one believes something to be the worst thing that could ever possibly happen to them, then it will be just that, and it will affect how they move on from it. Yet on the other hand, if one believes there's a lesson to be learned in every situation, and whatever occurred was the right opportunity to learn it, then this too will have a different impact on how they think and behave. Some of you may have heard of Viktor Frankl. He was a psychiatrist and a survivor of the Holocaust. He wrote a famous book called Man's Search for Meaning. Having spent 3 years in a German concentration camp and experienced what most of us will never truly understand, in a statement he made, he came to this conclusion: unless we want to keep spinning our wheels, which many of us do because it's easier than working towards change, we must work on ourselves. How can we respond differently? Can we view it through a different lens or reframe it? Can we find any opportunity within the challenge? And this is exactly what he did in the face of the most extreme adversity. He used the power of choice to reframe his experience, which enabled him to endure what most people couldn't. You see, even in the worst of situations, we still have a choice in how we choose to see things. So here's a question to consider. Are you exercising your power of choice? And if so, are you doing it consciously? Or do you allow circumstances, systems in place, or other people to determine and dictate how you feel and what you do? Strangely, we live in a society that does not encourage us to exercise our choice. It claims freedom of speech, but this is so long as it does not go against the grain or what the masses deem as right or wrong. The truth is, there really is no right or wrong. There just is. Even from the moment we are born, we enter a world of conformity. Conform to your parents' ideals. Conform to the educational system. Conform to the religion, tradition. Conform to social ideals and trends. Even though it changes through history, we still conform. We kill and fight over what we deem to be now wrong, but was once right. Interesting. Everything is geared to us conforming, that we end up losing our belief in ourselves. We lose our belief in our ability to make the right choices. we prefer others to make it for us. Have you noticed that as simple as when people go on a date, one will ask the other, "What would you like to do?" And the other will reply, "I don't mind, it's up to you." Now, why wouldn't you choose what you want to do? There's 1,000,001 things you can do, and you've been given the opportunity to say just one, yet you hand over the decision to someone you've just met. Why would you do that? Why would it not matter to you to decide what you want to do? Whatever you choose in life will be for you. You should want more for yourself than anyone else does, and this starts with us exercising the power of our choice, choosing for ourselves. It's time to exercise our power to choose in ways that serve us. We're not a slave to other people or circumstances. We must make a decision now that we will choose what serves us and reject what does not. We only have one life and a choice to live it our way, so let's do it. This doesn't mean never compromising or to act in ways that are selfish. Common sense prevails when it's time to compromise or put others first. What it does mean is that we are becoming aware of who we truly are, and awareness is the key. You see, we're not just another person on this earth, or we're not just our name. We are so much bigger than that. No one knows what we are truly capable of, not even ourselves. We are made in the image of our Creator, so unless we start to appreciate and exercise the power of choice, how can we ever expect to live out our true self? Ultimately, we are all making choices every day, but in the end, it is our choices that will make us.